In the northern winds of Hokkaido, two brothers trained beneath falling snow and cracking stone. One born of fury, the other of shadow. They called him Ryker, the fist of rock and steel, and his brother Tywin, the silent storm, the shadow slayer. Together, they crushed mountains with their fists and vanished in the mist. They are the disciples of the white flame, trained in frostfire palm, unbreakable will, unthinkable speed. But peace was shattered. Word came from the south. A warrior tearing through the cities of Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo. No school left standing. No master left breathing.
A shadow rises in the south. His name is Ortatsu. He breaks what cannot be broken. He crushes balance with blood.
They did not wait. They did not fear. When injustice shouts, the storm answers. They left the dojo with purpose. They ran where the wind howled. They rode where thunder roared. And where darkness gathered, they did not flinch. Kyoto, once a sacred site of training, now ashes and echoes.
Someone's still here.
Welcome. So, the cubs have left the mountain. Shall I show them how the lowlands scream?
And so it begins.
Let's see what the mountains have taught you.
The first storm struck, but the brothers answered by bringing the fist of justice. Ryker made short work of Thunder Mantis. Mantis had barely finished his opening monologue before Ryker crushed him under the full might of Hokkaido. There was more work to be done, however. Screech Falcon was swooping in, his claws set for Tywin.
Let's test their wings before we clip them.
You talk big.
Let's see if you fall big.
Like his brother, the Shadow Slayer ducked Falcon Screech's sonic boom. Too fast for Screech to follow, he ended this battle with a decisive blow. The brothers had barely warmed. Perhaps the next battle would be more worthy. They left the ashes of Kyoto behind and rolled straight towards the lion's den. Tywin sharpened his kunai, silently watching the landscape change. Arriving in Osaka, it quickly became clear the trap was set and teeth were bared. Crusher Monk, the Iron Temple. Spiral Widow, the Silken Death. Rumors had it that mercy was not a quality they possessed.
The Iron Temple? That's not yet.
Unlike Mantis and Screech, the Iron Monk spoke with his fists rather than words. Faced with this mountain of a man, the brothers fought as one, fist and shadow, earth and void. While Monk was distracted by Shadow Slayer's ghostly speed, Ryker saw his chance and unleashed tectonic elbow. The temple fell. There was no time to relax. Eyes turned towards the Silken Death. In the neon-lit alleys of Osaka, Spiral Widow descends from a rooftop, her silk robes flowing like smoke. She moved like threads on the wind.
You really think you can defeat me? You'll make a fine my arachnids. Now, show me what you've got.
Spiral flicks her wrist. Web silk launches towards him. Tywin's shadow steps aside just in time, barely avoiding the snare. Spiral smirks confidently. Tywin vanishes into swirling black mist, preparing a counter. Tywin reappears behind Spiral, striking with a shadowed elbow. She twists midair, deflecting with a silk-wrapped arm. Tywin rolls back, crouching low. Spiral follows with a spinning kick. Their moves blur, clashing midair in a brief, elegant tangle. Spiral forms a sigil. Silk webs radiate from her hands in a glowing lattice. Tywin leaps between threads, dodging elegantly. Spiral leaps overhead, trying to close the net. Tywin appears inside her guard. He lands a precise elbow to her midsection. Spiral crashes to her knees. Tywin stands over her in silhouette. Osaka fell in the night. Tokyo rises at dawn. Ryker and Tywin step off the train at dawn. They sense dread in the air. Shinjuku is under siege. Civilians whisper the name Bladekiss. The closer they got, the heavier the air became. They followed the trail of broken concrete and unconscious fighters. Bladekiss stands in the middle of a shattered street. Rain starting to fall, shirt torn from a recent battle. He turns slowly, his eyes narrow. Ryker charges first. Bladekiss blocks each strike, countering with blinding speed fists. Tywin slips into shadow, striking from blind angles. Bladekiss parries without turning. The city watches from rooftops and windows. The sky crackles with lightning. Ryker and Tywin regroup and nod silently, understanding what needs to be done. Their moves overlap. Tywin's shadows bind Bladekiss. Ryker lands Frost Flame, palm to the chest. Bladekiss dropped to one knee, rain washing over his bloodied face. He breathed heavily, smiling with respect. Slowly, he raises a trembling finger toward Mount Fuji, barely visible in the storm-lit horizon. The dust has barely settled in Shinjuku, but the brothers know this is far from over. Their journey is not finished. High above, the peak of Mount Fuji, cold, silent, waiting for Tatsu, the bringer of nightmares, the harbinger of fear and destruction, looms heavy over the mountain. Their journey isn't done. To be continued. Follow, like, and subscribe to join Ryker and Tywin for the final battle and all the legends yet to come.